Quad is no more just a virtual grouping or what was being perceived as a paper tiger by Chinese media. The first in-person meeting of Quad leaders in the United States last week has laid out a clear framework vis-a-vis order and operations in the Indo-Pacific. All of them have signaled and integrated for a free Indo-Pacific. Unsettled by these developments, Beijing has resorted to its rhetoric, calling it a conspiracy to contain Chinese growth.
With pledges of solidarity, cooperation in fighting the COVID-19, and a commitment to push for integrated infrastructure building and technology, the Quad countries have held their first in-person Quad meeting that has been dubbed as an obstacle to Chinese expansionism by experts. All of them stress the importance of a free and open Indo-Pacific, while India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi also called for peace in the Indo-Pacific. Modi also underscored that grouping will be taking to supply 1 billion COVID-19 shots across Asia by the end of 2022, an initiative agreed at a virtual Quad summit in March.
या वैश्विक सुरक्षा हो, क्लाइमेट एक्शन हो या कोविड रिस्पांस या फिर टेक्नोलॉजी में सहयोग, इन सभी विषयों पर मुझे अपने साथियों से चर्चा करते बहुत खुशी होगी। हमारा क्वाड एक तरह से फोर्स फॉर ग्लोबल गुड की भूमिका में काम करेगा। मुझे विश्वास है क्वाड में हमारा सहयोग इंडो पैसिफिक में और विश्व में शांति और समृद्धि सुनिश्चित करेगा।
India, which had supplied millions of vaccines earlier in the year, had to immediately halt its export owing to a sudden rise in domestic infection rate. However, it has announced that it will resume the export in a few weeks. US President Biden, who also urged for a united response to anything that was challenging the freedom of Indo-Pacific, thanked India for its decision.
In sum, we're 4 major democracies with a long history of cooperation. We know how to get things done, and we are up to the challenge. And I'm looking forward to our discussion today. And I thank you. And now I yield to my friend from India.
The meeting came just over a week after the United States, Britain and Australia announced an AUKUS security pact, under which Australia will be provided with nuclear-powered submarines, a move that has been roundly denounced by Beijing. Morrison further stated the Indo-Pacific should be free from coercion, addressing a concern about Beijing's increasing assertiveness and growing influence in the region.
So we stand here together in the Indo-Pacific region, a region that we wish to be always free from coercion, where the sovereign rights of all nations are respected and where disputes are settled peacefully in accordance with international law.
Apart from the vaccine efforts, the Quad is also united at bolstering supply chain security for semiconductors, combating illegal fishing, and boosting maritime domain awareness. It will also roll out a 5G partnership and plans for monitoring climate change. The Quad developments, however, have created ripples in Beijing power corridors, which have urged the grouping to not target any third country and its interests. China calls itself a builder of world peace, contributor of global development, and upholder of world order. However, not many, or to say it precisely, not even a few states acknowledge or support its stance.